Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining my channel. I'm always happy to see you. And I always appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I also want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. So today, my topic is Visualize Your Magical Future by the Galactic Federation of Light. So, no matter what's going on around you, there's good things happening behind the scenes. So, it's time to start visualizing. So my poem today, my poetic message, is, are you visualizing your future? How you want it to appear? The time is now. Be ready for your new year. Don't waste your time crying the blues. Before long, that will be old news. Before you know it, change will be here. It's already September. You won't even remember these awful times. It will be a distant memory, then gone as we approach our lives divine. I'm creating magical scenes, waterfalls and tropical streams, unicorns, tamed animals, clear weather too. Visualizing your desires should be important to you too. My house is in the forest, lush greens, not too far from the ocean. I hear the waves scream. Warm breezes flowing through, loving people singing songs, laughing, playing all day long. Resting and reviewing self from our dark pasts. Now they are gone, only unconditional love lasts. Sitting on the grass, dressed in clothes past, this will be my future, one that will last. What do you desire to see? Now is the time to visualize your new life, if you so please. Be one, be in joy everlasting. So you know how they say dreams are phony. Actually, the life we live is phony. Dreams are what's real. Actually, you know, when you dream, you travel. That's your multi-dimensional self traveling. You're connected by like an umbilical cord between you and your higher self. And when that cord gets cut, that's when you transition off the planet. It's like so many people who lose limbs. Sometimes they can feel, you know, their lost limb on their body, and that's because of their connections to their higher self. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in. No matter how it seems, no matter what's happening, now is your time to visualize how you want your new life to appear. We will be ascending to high frequency earth, so now plant your seeds. No matter what have you dreamed. Our dreams are real, not our current life, which is an illusion, full of greed, separation, competition, and strife. Disease, aging too, money problems, lies, which have made you believe this is your life. You've been drugged. You've been controlled more than you know. So many walking zombies don't even care to know. That's because they don't believe it. They are fearful. So many don't realize, but it's true. I even saw proof yesterday on Americans Got Talent. So there was a mentalist who noticed how subliminal messages control and influence you. And I also mentioned that last week. I mentioned last week, if you didn't watch my video, that subliminal messages have been fed to all of us every time we turn on the television, anytime you go to a movie theater, anytime you listen to music or go to a concert. In fact, last week I wanted to watch a DVD of Braveheart because I'm so into the that time period because I spent so much time there and I feel so connected. And my higher self wouldn't allow me to watch it. Said it was full of negative subliminal messages. So, we all watched that stuff way in the past. It was worse then than it is now, but it's still going on. So you need to be aware of that. So this is what happened, and it was so interesting. In fact, if you still have television, I actually cut the cord, but you can watch it on YouTube. What is it? This guy. Okay, so because of the coronavirus, they don't have a live audience. But it's like they zoomed in the live audience. So they show the television screen. I don't even know how many people are watching, but there are thousands and thousands of people watching from all over the world. America's Got Talent is a really great show. Regardless, so this mentalist can read people's minds. He's done some tricks in the past, so that's why he's still on the show. But this time, what he did was he asked Howie Mandel, who's a judge, to close his eyes and visualize a picture in his mind, what the picture was, and to draw it on a piece of paper. And he drew a picture of the sun. And so the mentalist turned over his picture, and he'd also drew the picture of the sun, and because he knew how he would do that. And why did he know? Well, it gets even better. He asked the audience to show the pictures that they drew because he asked them to do it also. And every single person drew the picture of the sun. Now, why is that? Well, that's because the mentalist, while he was speaking, before he told, Howie and the audience to, visualize a picture in their head and draw it on a piece of paper, he had put subliminal messages all over his show. So he had, if there was a restaurant or something, in the corner there was a picture of the sun he drew. And he drew sun photos everywhere, all over that video. And as you see, it shows how we've been controlled. Because every single person drew a picture of the sun. Subliminal messages that come through our media that says hate, fear, death, dying, destruction, kill, murder, whatever else they put in there, you pick it up. And it affects you. It's amazing how intelligent, or that this man, was able to pick this up. Anyway, the other issue with this whole subliminal messaging is we are, our own God, so we create whatever we believe. And collectively, we create also. So let's just say they wanted to, and this is just an example, but it's possible. Let's just say they wanted people to create a major hurricane off the coast of, I don't know, in the Atlantic Ocean. And so you might watch a show or a few shows and everything is storm, hurricane, or tornado, whatever. I was confused those. Whatever. And then collectively, everybody's thinking about it and then it's created. Think about it. That's reality. So anyway, why wouldn't you want to leave and work on yourself and go to high frequency earth and get off the dense part of earth? So you need to continue, like I said last week, to work on yourself, take care of you, but now visualize how you want your new earth to appear. Whatever you desire, make it clear. I shouldn't have to tell you it's not about money and possessions. That's dense earth. But the future we are to rebirth. From now until eternity, big changes will appear. But avoid the fear, stick to your light by staying positive only. Hide your eyes and ears from anything negative. Stay away from negativity completely. That energy has increased tenfold because the planet is helping people to awaken through astrological planets and configurations. And right now, the planet with this full moon is creating people to get away from separation and competition. Because competition is not good. And as you know, that's all we do is we compete. So-and-so is better than me, better in sports, better in school, better on their tests. People are smarter, blah, blah, blah. That's all so wrong. So people, are still stuck in their third dimensional memories because 3D is no longer on this planet. They're still being puppets, wearing their masks and their disguises, and they're still veiled. So whenever you go out, you want to make sure that you wear a protective crystal, that you sage, and you say your mantra. And when you come home, say it again in case, you don't have any of these. I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. I can't even begin to tell you how often I say this because every day negative energy is seeped into my place. It's running wild. Trust me, if it was up to me, I'd love to go out. Summer's pretty much over. The weather is beautiful. I'd love to go to the park. I'd love to go walk. But I don't. Because I don't love how I feel when I'm bashed with negative energy. So remember, this has never happened before. Do you even realize how lucky you are that you were able to come here and be a part of this massive earth change? It's definitely happening, and it's happening very soon. I just want you to understand that there are billions of people on planet Earth. This has never happened before. Now, true, our planet has destroyed itself and come back all over again many times, but it's never ever ascended. No one has ever been able to live in a body, well, only once. I don't even know how many years ago. Because our past isn't even real. So, I've always thought Atlantis was the first place that was here, but it's not. We'll find this out when the truth is revealed about our history, which is also pretty much a lie. But in any case, nobody knows how these people will respond to the truth. So, I mean, once the truth comes out, I mean, I've already guided you to wait for your instructions on how to take care of yourself first before you help anybody else, because if you're not in a good space, you can't help anyone else. So you have to come first and do what you're guided to do, and then you can go out and help people. But as far as I know, what I feel doesn't mean it's true, but it's what I feel is that the truth is going to come out sooner than later. That don't know how that's going to happen with all the people, but there's going to be massive chaos. And this truth is going to come out during a lockdown, a major lockdown. I don't even think anyone can go to work on that time period. I don't know, but everybody has to hear the truth. Has to happen. We need to move on past this dense earth and get on with the party that's planned, right? So start to visualize your future. I have downloaded a whole bunch of fantasy photos for us. That's what I like. Nature scenes. And that's what I'm doing. So whatever you enjoy, whatever you want, you can visualize it and create it. So continue to plant your seeds of truth, spread rainbow sphere lights to the planet, and spread your light wherever you go by being light. That's the message for the day. So thank you for joining and subscribing and for sharing. All of you, please have a magical week and have fun visualizing your new life, your new earth, however you want it to be. Thank you, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.